Alright, fellow YouTubers, Caleb Craig Dimple Toys 12 here to bring you a review this time on the S.H.Figuarts Vegetto. This is by far my favorite character of all time in Dragon Ball Z. He was so cocky, he was so awesome, he was really funny. But now let's take a quick look at the box. So on the front you can see it's a window box effect. You do see the boxes in orange and blue, and you do see a little bit of his Super Saiyan form right here on the right hand side. Also, the main thing I do like is that if you can tilt it from the corner, you can see in there they do include all the stuff to turn him into a Super Saiyan. So I love this. You save money. You do not have to pay for a separate figure where he's in Super Saiyan and one where he's not. So that's the best feature that I do love about this. And I also will be getting the Super Saiyan Gohan that turns into the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan too. But now let's look at the box right quick. So on one side of the box, you can see it's just like pretty much the rest of the face. So you can see half of the face on the front and half of the face on that side. And on the other side, you can see it says S.H.Figuarts, says Vegetto, and there it has a little picture of him just chilling. Now, I do love that this is actually in English, but as you can see, it does have him in a lot of very cool poses. Just standing there in the actual scene where he first came out, he said, "All right, I love that." And there they have him in a few Super Saiyan forms. So here you can say it says, movable dynamic articulation enables recreation of Vegetto's iconic action sequences from the anime. Nice. For the molding, you can say it says, mastercrafted sculpt accurately depicts Vegetto's form in metalacious detail. Hope I said the word right. Very nice picture of him. It says a full array of interchangeable hand and face parts allow for expressive portrayal of Vegetto. So that's a very detailed look at the back of the box. So now let's look at the actual figure. And it also does come with the instructions in black and white, but who needs the instructions though? I'm a professional. All right. Okay, this is the actual Vegetto out of the box. Favorite stats, I do love when he first came out, the look of fear or shockness or whatever you would say. Shockness isn't really a word, but the look that Boo had on his face whenever he came out was awesome. I just love him. He was so cocky. He could not be beat. He was playing so much. He was messing around with Boo so much, but I do love it. So as you can see, let's take a look at all the features that came with him. So Vegetto does come with quite a number of faces, so let's take a closer look at all of them. The first face he comes with is kind of mad / silent face. Then here he has the mouth wide open, smiling and screaming face. For the rest of the faces, we got to give him a second because we have to let him go Super Saiyan. Let's see if he can do it. Come on, Vegetto. Wow, that was pretty cool. So there we have it. There is Super Saiyan. So now let's look at all the other faces included. So as you can see, here is the screaming face for Super Saiyan. And here's the calm, but I'm going to kick your butt face in a second. And here's the face of, you know you can't beat me, little smirk face. I really like this one. Now, how you actually can change his hair is it's pretty easy, and how to change his face. I'm going to show you how to do both of them. So first you would actually remove that, and also you would remove his face. So remove his face, and there we go. Sorry about the nightmares. You pop off his hair. So there you see the hair, and the same color, they have it in the black. So you take the black, it's a little hole there, and you stick it in there. Very easily. Then you could take one of the faces, like say such and such face right here. You take it and you stick it into the little holes that are right there, the first bottom holes. Then you take the other hair, you make sure the 2 points are facing down, and then you stick that in there. I like how his normal hair was in Super Saiyan form too. And there you have him transformed, so that's really cool to me. Now, one thing I do like to do is mix up the hair so it can actually look like this. Or it can look like this, whatever tickles your fancy. Or you can even change the face. So this does look cool to me, and I do love how you can switch up the faces. Now, he does come with a lot of hands, so here we have the fist hands. And here we have what I like to call the spirit hands. And here we have the grip hands, but better known as the Kamehameha hands. Love these hands. And what might be my favorite hand, the spirit sword hand, which actually can do this. So probably the best feature I do love is that it actually holds the spirit sword. And as you can see right here, they did an awesome job on it. It doesn't need any help to balance. He's holding it up all on his own. So that is really cool. I love the detail they put in there. I love the shattered effect. That looks cool. The only thing it needs now is to actually light up, which would be really awesome. And it's real easy to put his hand into the finger sword. All you do is take the hand who was facing upward. Well, the palm was facing downward. And if you take here where the hole is and you firmly stick it in there. So just like that, he has the finger sword, which is really awesome and really cool. So it is a lot of features that you can use on him, but it also cool features that you can actually fold his arms, just like Android 18. And here you can see it is with the arms folded. This was easier to fold the arms than it is for Android 18. Though this is it's a really cool feature, but I wouldn't have it really in this pose. And I don't like to snap his arms off to get him in this pose, but it still does look really cool. Looks like he's waiting like, Caleb, how long is this review gonna take? So now let's take a closer look at the detail. Okay, we already know they did an awesome job on the face. The face came out very nicely for all the extra sculpts I got. The extra thing I want to say is that on every face, they did an awesome job on the actual earrings. Those earrings came out very nicely to me. They don't look that sloppy, especially to be that small. And I feel like they nailed the yellow, and I can tell a slight difference between the yellow on the earrings and on the actual hair for Super Saiyan. I do love how they did the green eyes. It's not sloppy. Looks very proportionate. I love the little smirk they did. And even the inside of the mouth has a little bit of paint. That looks very good. The only thing is that right here, you can see it looks like the neck is a different color from the actual chest here. So the chest, you can tell that mold was painted for like the clothes, and then the flesh tone for the neck and the face are a little bit different. And I like the flesh tone how it is. The arms are the same way. We still get the arm sleeve here, the physical skin arm sleeve, like we've gotten a lot of the other SH figure arts, but it doesn't look that bad to me. And I do like the wrinkles here on the chest. They do like it. I do like the actual blue and orange they chose. The blue isn't too light and the orange isn't too light to me. The only thing I would really complain about this figure is that right there on my shoulder, it is some scuffing where some orange is going through there. And also, like the parts here, you can tell, I do wish that they would paint the inside of those joints, but it looks like the skin tone for the forearm here, as you can see, is also a different color. But I guess that's because they painted these when they painted the white for the gloves. Which also, getting to the gloves, they do look nice how they did the wrinkles. And even in the wrinkles, you can see, I guess it was for a shadow effect, but it's a little bluish dark paint in there that looks very nice. And for some reason, well, that's because they're different, but the actual glove here is a little bit of a different color from the glove that can be taken off for the hands. The belt and the pants are the same color, so I'm glad they actually stayed with it and it doesn't completely stand out. I do love how they did the pants with the wrinkles. The wrinkles look very nice, very nicely done. Very nice and very good looking figure. If you look at the bottom of the boots, these are my favorite boots. I like these shoes out of all the shoes in the whole series. So I do love, and I'm glad that they decided to have them to wear these. And I do like the points at the bottom with the yellow. Those look very good. Though what they could have done is on the little lines, they could have added a little black outline that would have looked very nicely. And I do still love that they have the bluish, darkish shadow effect right there. Very cool. Main thing on the back is just a lot of wrinkles. At least they went to the trouble of trying to put that little orange at the top so a little bit of the shirt was showing. Here you just have a lot of wrinkles once again. A lot of wrinkles as usual and a lot of wrinkles at the bottom. Alright guys, so you already know I love this figure. To me, this is the best S.H. Figuarts figure I ever got. I actually ordered an Attack on Titan's Eren figure, and I didn't know that it was a bootleg of S.H. Figuarts. So it was a piece of crap. It came apart, it came from China, and that really discouraged me from wanting to buy them. And then here I bought a legit one from Barnes & Nobles, which is the one you see right here, and it came out awesome. So now I'm addicted to them. I just got to make sure they are authentic, because I have got hit by the bootleggers, and no, I did not get a chance to return it. But now let's look into the articulation. So articulation wise, as you can see here with the figure, we start at the bottom. He does have toe bend. I like toe bend. Toe bend is really cool. I wish a lot of Marvel Legends would still have them, and a lot of them don't. But as you can see here, he does have toe bend. He does have a little bit of an ankle pivot there, Rock. He can twist his ankle. He can't twist here anywhere the boot meets the pants. There's no twist at the shins. He can bend. Here you go, he can completely bend his leg as usual, but if you stick it out too far, then this will bump up against that, and you have to like kind of forcibly push it back in there. So I'm forcibly pushing it back in there underneath there. His legs can actually go out pretty far, if you ask me. Legs can go out about that far, so that's pretty far for him. I think that's pretty cool. They do still do that thing where it looks like they can dislocate and move them down. So as you can see, the whole leg looks like it can move down, which adds for a lot of posing and all that. You can see it can fully like move his leg around. It can't twist any up here at the upper thigh, but it is pretty cool how flexible they are and how much they can bend out whenever you pretty much, to me, what I'm gonna call it is dislocating it. Here at the waist, you can twist it, and as you can see, you can easily put it down or kind of extend it some, and the belt moves with it. So as you can see, he does have the ab crunch where he goes that far back and this far forward. So he goes that far forward. So that is pretty cool to me too. I do like that feature. As far as the arms go, they pretty much can do the same dislocating thing. They can go that far down. You can move them back up and then actually put the sleeves. Yeah, sleeves. Why did I like that was such a hard word to say? But anyway, you put the sleeves where they're not showing, but you can dislocate them if you want to extend them, have them do more poses. It can go that far up. You can bend it. It does bend way past 90 degrees, which I love. This can bend, and it can rock side to side a little bit, which looks really cool. Now, those are the arms. Arms can make a full circle around. I do love how they did that. Most people, I don't know if they like it, but I do like how the sleeves are separate and not connected to the shirt, because I think that really did help out with more articulation. Now, here you can see he can look side to side. He can look that far up. So no, he can't really look that far up. Still looks like he's looking straight ahead, and he can look that far down, twist side to side. Like I said, there's a bit of a swivel there. Whoa, it's a lot of swivel. And you can see it even looks like his neck is moving a little bit. See that? The neck is going in as I'm doing the articulation. But yeah, very cool figure. Very happy with it. My favorite figure. I'm so glad the figure did not disappoint. I love Vegetto. He didn't have a long run, but his run was really funny and really entertaining. I wish he could come back again where they could do his pose like Super Saiyan God Vegetto would be awesome. But this is an awesome figure. I'm glad I finally got a chance to get it. If you guys get a chance to get it and you're a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z, I would pick it up because it is really cool. But yeah, this has been a review by Caleb Craig Deadpool Toys 1 2, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Leaving so soon? All right. Have a good day.